Tesla is in danger. Tesla could lose its crown to Toyota if this happens. But what is this, and why does it matter? And why on earth do I have Randy Kirk back for another one of these amazing little fun fests we have? We'll find out, because I'm Brian. Welcome to Futuraza. Randy, I don't know if you've heard, but Tesla will lose its crown to Toyota if this happens. Tesla's been the most valuable car company on earth for about 1,400 days. Its reign could come to an end. What do you imagine Barrons is talking about here?
Oh, well, you know, I could play dumb. I've had that role in past things that I've done in life. But
well, I don't want you to play anything, but you can be dumb. No, I'm just kidding. No, please guess.
I think it means that the market cap for Tesla might actually be lower than the market cap for Toyota.
That is exactly. So it could lose its crown if this happens. This market cap difference. Yes, that's it. That's all we're saying. So what you're saying is you could lose your crown if you lose your crown. Good work, yeah. Barrons. Thank you. This is clickbait because I shall tell you the article. Objects in Tesla's rearview mirror closer than they appear. Oh, zing. Guys, stop. That's my job and you're bad at it. Tesla's stock is in a rut and new price cuts the electric vehicle maker announced over the weekend will pressure investor sentiment this week. Now, this video is coming out, I assume, after the earnings call, so we will know if Toyota has surpassed Tesla. Yeah. Through Friday trading, Tesla and Toyota were worth some $460 and $375 billion respectively, putting the valuation gap at a paltry $85 billion. That's nothing. Hey, what's $85 billion between friends? Well, I would point out that my company and Tesla combined have a market cap of about $460 billion. So if Tesla stock loses another 27 a share, trading below 120, and Toyota's price doesn't change, Toyota would overtake it. If such a move happens, investors can chalk it up to growth. What? What does that mean? I don't know. The latter company would, if that move happens, investors can chalk it up to growth. What are we talking about here?
Our lack of growth? Are we talking about ladders getting taller and shorter? I wasn't sure what the latter part of it was.
I think you had a 800-word assignment, and we're just trying to fill time here by using 30 varies in a row. If Tesla stock loses another $27 a share and trades below 120 a piece, because apparently, and if Toyota's share price doesn't change, the latter company would take the pole position. If such a move happens, investors can chalk it up to growth. I think what's happened is you got an 800-word assignment and you just said that, and then the pilgrims were very, 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 you're filling it out, guys. Come on.
So yes, the statement of the obvious, right? But by the way, wouldn't you say it the opposite way? Would you say to lack of growth or something? I'm not.
That would make sense, though. And this Barron's article is not committed to doing that. Yeah, when Tesla passed Toyota in 2020, Wall Street estimated that the company would go on to deliver roughly 700,000 units. In 2021, Tesla ultimately delivered 936,000 units that year, impressing investors and sending shares higher. In 2020, Tesla's Model Y, now a mainstay of its lineup, was also new. Do you think just that overperformance in deliveries in 2021 was the actual factor that drove Tesla's continued stock performance?
I think that Tesla stock performed as well as it did in various times and places because of a combination of events that had to do with the growth of the company, in terms of the growth of the profits, in terms of the free cash flow, in terms of how the market participants were feeling about the market. In other words, whether it was a risk-on or risk-on environment. All of these things contribute to the price of a stock at any given time, including mostly, in the case of Tesla, the story on Tesla, the vision being offered at the time, and whether people are buying into the vision.
Well, if you really want to see how dumb this article is, we're going to cover this paragraph right here. Tesla is facing a different circumstances in 24 with no new blockbuster model on the horizon. Well, a lower price vehicle is slated to hit the road in 25 at the earliest, and Tesla's struggling to produce Cybertruck, which can cost buyers $100,000, making it more of a niche vehicle at this point.
Man. So, in other words, this person read about a half an hour's worth of research for the first time. They never heard of Tesla. And they came out from under their rock. Let's be fair to the writer. Almost everybody who doesn't like Tesla has the same set of assumptions. They're sitting there going, there's no new product. Okay, the Cybertruck just came out. Oh, a refresh on the Model 3 that was 50% change out of product and is a much better car than the previous Model 3, just came out. That's 2 in 4 months, 3 months, 5 months. And then we've got the Juniper coming at some point, probably within the next 12 months, probably with less than the next 12 months. Whether it's the model, the hope for quote unquote Model 2, or whether it's the, oh no, could it only be just a robotaxi that would change everything? As Elon, what did Elon just say about that? He said, everything else is just a minor model change, but the robotaxi changes everything.
Right.
That's a paraphrase.
But it's a slightly faster horse and buggy.
That's what he said. Yes.
Yeah. And you got to admit, there was a time when the market was excited about a faster buggy. I think Pony Express only existed for 18 months. It was something ridiculous like that. Check me in the comments, you guys. How long did Pony Express exist? It lived on in legend, but as soon as there were enough people to justify something like that, the railroads were underway. And railroads are faster than horses. I don't know if you know that. And also telegraphs were put in. It's all... Technology moves quickly. And imagine if you'd seen the amazing speed of Pony Express and went all in on something. And then you got angry with the board of directors for not buying faster horses. Because you could have spent more. You could have hired the best horse breeders in the world to get you a slightly faster horse.
Right.
But they never would have reached market because horses have to mature, where analysts do not, apparently. So it's
Wait
fun.
a minute. Are you an analyst? Am I an analyst? We're pundits, right? We're not analysts.
Well, I am actually an analyst, but I'm not a Wall Street analyst.
Oh, I see.
Because those guys get paid no matter what. When the stock goes up, when the stock goes down, they still get paid. And I don't know if you've noticed, but when the stock is down, my views are down and I don't get paid as much.
And here I thought it was just a bad day for your jokes.
No, the shares in my jokes are going through the roof, baby.
I said a bad day. I didn't say a bad week or a bad month. I just said,
that's true.
One day,
Randy is shorting my jokes. These articles are terrible. This author clearly doesn't know anything about, I'm going to say anything. Sorry, Al Root. Interesting.
Oh, is
your
name?
name?
Al Root wrote that? He's
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I read him all the time. He's actually a pretty decent writer and he's pretty knowledgeable on Tesla. I'm shocked. I think the problem was not that he doesn't know enough. I think the problem was that he got up too early.
I love it. Good times, good stuff. There's so much silliness in these stories. Whenever I see Al Root, I read it as AI Root and think, good, a robot. Because it looks like AI robot, misspelled. If you asked ChatGPT, hey, can you make AI robot sound like a human name? It'd say Al Root. So apologies, Al, for this analysis of your not very good article. It's a weak story. Just saying, look, they could switch places if the stock trades differently. We know that. If your readers don't know that, maybe you need to explain it to them with crayons. My question for Randy and everyone else is, what did we miss? What did we misunderstand? Are articles like this valuable? Who's paying for them and why? And if you're Barrons and you're reading this, maybe you should hire people who actually know the topic because I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. This was not... Subscribe, like, do the usual, smacky thummies, you know what you're up to. And everybody else, stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots, regardless of which company takes the crown.